know what day it is.
It's Wednesday.
11? Day 11? Day 12?
Who knows that number anymore? Hello, folks at home.
We've had quite a day.
Some people have had quite a day.
Okay, today we got up and we met Paolo at Piramide, which is like this train station. It's the train station.
Just keep going.
It's the train station. It's the train station. And we met Paolo there, and we jumped on the metro, not the train station,
The
it's
metro.
Metro.
We jumped on the metro and went to a villa.
Yes.
The-
Well, we went on a metro to a bus
Yeah.
that we spent an hour and like a half on.
I
Hour
felt
and a
like
half.
I was going to throw up.
There was lots of stopping and going, and there weren't
Yeah.
enough seats.
And there,
Yeah,
I mean, it was
Kate and
like
I
better
did
than
the
a
seats
city bus,
really
you would
well.
think, but I had to stand most of the time, and then I sat on the floor.
Yeah, I just sat on the
Yeah.
floor.
I lost
I-
circulation in my hands.
Paulo let me have a seat because I wasn't feeling well.
So then we rode the awful bus ride all the way to Villa Adriana.
That's what it's called. Which is Hadrian's
Hadrian's
village,
Villa.
but it's
He was an emperor here.
And like
Yeah.
3,000 people lived there. There's like 1,000 rooms for the slaves and like
pretty much
3
like
bathhouses.
old ruins like Austria, but cool.
Yeah. And it was only 1/5 of the actual villa, and it was huge.
The rest of it still being excavated. But it was amazing. It was just really cool to see.
It was really cool. And we got some cool pictures there too.
Yeah.
And
That's all it was, really. It was just a bunch of ruins.
Yeah, just ruins, kind of like Ostia.
Mm-hmm.
But it was still cool. And then we got sandwiches there. And we got souvenirs. I got a calendar for €5.
I bought some cool
I shouldn't have said that.
postcard
Yeah.
things.
It was
that
good.
I won't send till I get home. But then people will get them.
Yep. And so then
You go ahead.
are we done?
Yeah, we're done with that.
So then we jumped. It started to get cloudy, but we're like, we'll go ahead anyway. So we jumped on a city bus to the top of, well, it was the Villa
It was-
Rivoli,
Well,
Or
the
the
village
village of
Tivoli.
Tivoli. There it
Tivoli.
is.
And then the villa
Villa-
was Villa d'Este.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm not
Which
sure if that was,
was
the
a-
pronunciation.
Awesome.
In the 16th century,
So
a dude,
Cardinal.
wanted to become pope, but he didn't get the job, so he became cardinal
And
of
he
Tivoli.
loved
Tivoli.
Rome.
So
And
he
he was
was
really
very
mad
sad.
that he had to move to this little
So-
podunk town.
So he made his own little tiny mini Rome.
Yes,
Yeah.
you could walk through Rome.
But it was really
Day.
small, and we weren't
Yeah.
allowed there.
Yeah.
But it was pretty much this place of fountains and
That was
a garden.
confusing. Little Rome was a fountain in the villa
Yeah.
that you could walk on, but there were lots of other fountains there. Like
Yeah,
the
and
whole
they-
thing wasn't Little Rome.
Like a lot of
just
them
the-
had like water, but there was one that we saw at 4:30. It actually like played music.
It was an
a
organ.
organ, and it was
Yeah.
water pressured. It was all.
It was
Was that the
beautiful.
original, or was it a?
That was a
update?
later one.
He
His
said it was
son
restored.
did it. Or something.
Okay, his son did it. Yeah.
So
I
it
mean,
was a
16th
different
century
style.
still, but like all these
Yeah.
other ones had a bunch of them had like moving things, but they don't work anymore, or like
Yeah,
these
it was
birds.
really-
It was just really cool, and it started
It was
raining.
really cool. But we didn't really mind that much.
Yeah, it was a sprinkle, but none of us had our rain stuff
The
on.
fountains were really cool. Like there was this one. What was it? The 100 fountains or the 100
Yes.
faces or something.
Yeah.
That was really cool. There were tons
Yeah,
of them. There was water everywhere. It was really gorgeous.
And,
And
then
it was
that-
up on the hill,
Yeah,
so
like
like
the top.
everything had a view. It was so pretty.
and even just like the building itself, which was built on top of an old monastery.
Oh, I missed that.
Yeah, it was built. There was a monastery, church, whatever there, and the dude's like, "Nope, I'm buying this," and he changed it over to his part of his castle. That had really cool painting and frescoes.
Yeah.
They were like the grotesque style, which actually refers to the fact that the very first paintings in that style were found in something that was in a cave that was buried, and grotesque refers to the fact that it was buried, but it kind of evolved into that it's really
Yeah.
weird. So they were like weird
They
faces.
were like copied from that
and, like,
by like
and-
Michelangelo and
yeah.
Raphael and
and,
those
like-
cool people.
Yeah.
So it was really
Interesting.
nifty and it was raining. We
There
met
were, like,
some
fake
students.
doors everywhere.
Yeah, we met
There
a
were some
guy from
architecture
Michigan.
students from University of Michigan that were like drawing things
So that was
there.
kind of cool.
Yeah, he's like, "Where are you from?" We're like, "Michigan." He's like, "No way, me too." But he's actually from North Carolina. Anywho, so we finished through that, and it was kind of raining, so we probably could have stayed there longer, but we wanted to be back because we knew the buses
Yeah, it was
weren't
5
going to be
o'clock
fun.
by then, so we were tired.
Mhm.
So we came back and went to the supermarket.
Mhm.
And then we were going to meet Anthony and all the others for dinner, but we were
We
late
got
at the
too
supermarket.
late.
So
darn
then
lines.
we walked over
Supermarket lines.
to what's that place we went to?
We
it was a place that was down the road.
no, what was the main? What
The
square?
Oh, Piazza. No, I'm gonna pronounce it wrong. Navona. Piazza Navona.
Yeah, we went there, and this was like the spot where it's the
Artsy spot. Like,
Yeah.
There's a whole bunch of painters
and we
there
didn't
and
we
stuff.
didn't see him, so we were just kind of wandering around. We stopped. We walked by the gelato place. They're like, "Oh, come in!" Come
Yeah, the place
They
we've gone
recognized
to a
us.
few times.
and they were like, "Come in, come in." We're like, "We'll be back. We know we will."
We
wanted
promised.
gelato. So then we crossed the street, and then we looked at one spot's menu for food, and we were kind of still in the tourist area, so we knew it'd be expensive. And we looked
we
at
were
it, and we're like,
"Oh,
eh.
we should go on to the smaller
So
area."
then we turned around, and then the guys that worked at the next spot started talking to us, and they spoke really good English, and started asking us questions, and started offering us deals, and
yeah.
in the end we just sat down, and it was a good idea.
It was the best dinner ever.
I'll let them tell the story.
Well, Alex got lasagna,
Mhm.
and Kate got pizza margherita,
Well,
which is cheese
which
pizza,
they gave
then
us-
traded.
and I got lasagna.
We got a glass of wine each, lasagna, pizza.
Yeah,
And
and the
bread.
wine was
Switched
free.
later.
They
The
were.
bread
They
and
told
wine
us they're
were
like the
free.
wine's free and the bread's free,
We
and we're
got
like
bread,
okay. And then
we got pop.
uh-huh.
Marsha got a cappuccino.
Yes, that was
we
delicious.
got gelato. We'll tell you about that later. And it was all for €10 each, which is a really good deal.
Because
It should've
I
been
think
at
the
least
pizza
1
by
to
itself, like the
lasagna by itself was 10.
yeah,
So
and
everything
then
else
And
was
then
really
adding the
good.
drinks.
mhm.
And if you
Yeah,
had
'cause drinks
added
are
the
like
bread and
$4.
yeah.
Euros.
And in the end, I ate Kate's pizza. She ate my lasagna. Then I ate the rest of Alex's pizza, and then
no,
I
lasagna.
lasagna, and then I drank the rest of Alex's wine because,
And I
don't
drank her
like
Coke.
wine.
and then she drank her Coke, and then I drank my Kate's pizza.
So everyone
yeah.
ate my things, is what they're trying to tell you.
Yeah.
And drank my
I'm
stuff.
full. And so then they were asking us if we wanted anything more, and it was pretty much we were the only people in this restaurant.
Yeah, we were there for over
And
an
there
hour.
was two
just giggling and
guys.
stuff.
It was two guys waiters.
And one of them was like
Really
super
sassy.
sassy. You would call him gay in America, but we can't tell, you know,
Yeah.
because he was like being flamboyant with his arms, but they really are all
Yeah.
that way here. And he was just like sassy, and just the way he was talking, he's like, "Oh, you're full."
Yeah. So then
Full.
he was like, because it's really rude here to leave your food on your
And I
plate.
had like that much left, and I was just like, "I don't want it."
And so then I ate it because I felt bad.
Yeah, Marshall's full.
And so then they were like, anything else or whatever they said, and Alex was like, no, we're gonna go get gelato. And so
And
then
that was a mistake.
no, it was okay.
And then the other guy came back with 3 spoonfuls of chocolate gelato. We're like, "Oh, that's really
So
nice."
he kind of feeds Kate,
They like hold it out. We've had other people do that before
Yeah.
too.
and then and then it's my turn.
And let me say, they've been hitting on Marsha, like, "Oh, little princess, things like that, anything for you." And then he sticks it in his mouth. So Marsha has to kiss him in order to get her gelato. And tell it, Marsha.
And so I kissed him to get my gelato. Because
And
I
then-
wanted gelato.
And then I was third. And of course, after that, I mean, I have to do the same, right? And I don't even like chocolate. So he does the same thing, and I'm like, "I'm not doing this." And then he's like, "Oh, come on." And I'm like, And so I did it, and I was just like 5 seconds of lips. I'm just like, "Okay, done."
Yeah. And so then he comes back out with another one for Kate.
Because Kate
No.
did
I have a personal bubble.
She did not do it.
I was like,
So I got another one.
Yeah. Marsha attacked him. the
I did
second time.
not.
She went straight for the lips. She didn't even
Uh-uh.
go for the gelato.
No.
Yeah, she was like,
I'm
"Oh, I
just gonna
missed
keep
some.
my
Let
mouth
me
shut."
try again." So she goes for a second time.
Technically, I
It
kissed
goes
him
on.
3 times.
No,
No, it wasn't like that.
yes, it was.
I just sat there and giggled.
But it was $10 each. And so then it was $10 each. I don't know. Then we went and got gelato at the place across the street, and we got like 12 scoops there, and then they were all like flirting with us there.
And he's like,
the gelato
"See you
place.
tomorrow." And I'm like, "Oh God, we got this whole street
Well,
corner of restaurant."
They weren't really flirting with us. They were just having
They
fun
were making
with us.
fun of my Italian jacket. They're like, "Oh, you think it's
Oh, and we ordered smalls, and they were just like,
And we were so full, we didn't even want it anymore.
He even told us too. He's like, "This is not a small." And we're like, "I know."
It only cost us €2.
flavors on
I don't
it.
even know what was on mine. He just put stuff on there.
You were just
So
like,
we're
go
going back
for it.
tomorrow.
Yeah, we
They're
have
just
to.
so nice.
Because they recognize us. Like when we were walking
They
by
did.
first of the food,
They
they're like,
waved
come
and
in.
like called us in.
And they're like, come in. I'm like, we'll be back.
They
He's
were
like,
already getting out
okay.
the little spoons, like, ah.
And so then we came back and they were like, yes, hi. And it was like, yes, hi.
Yeah,
They're just so cool.
Oh. It was a good night. What
It
time
was
is it?
interesting.
I have no watch on. I just
It
watched-
is 10:20.
Oh, we have an exam
I
tomorrow.
have to take a shower. Look at my knees. Like,
Look at my.
wow.
Okay.
I need to do
Buongiorno.
Ah.